Morning, everyone. I'm your host, El Grande Gato, also known as the Big Cat. Man, today I'm using my channel, my platform, to express my condolences for Kobe Bryant and his family. So before we get started, let's just go ahead and pay some homage with a few moments of silence. Romans 8:31. So normally on my channel I cover the Carolina Panthers news, but today I want to pay that respect. You cannot be a sports fan without some way, somehow being affected by this news. Kobe Bryant was one of the greatest basketball players of all time. But even more than that, he was a philanthropist off the court, doing more for others. His knowledge of the game. I grew up in the 90s, going into the 2000s, and some of my fondest memories was his work ethics when it comes to the playoff. Going through that gauntlet of a Western Conference, the Sacramento Kings with Mike Bibby and Chris Webber, going through the Phoenix Suns with Boris Diaw, Steve Nash, and going through the Portland Trail. His tenacity, his toughness, just his grittiness to win, his desire to live life to the fullest. And from what I find most fulfilling, most satisfying about this, when it comes to hearing some news about his life and how people are sharing their memories, is they saying that his intensity in which he played basketball was the way he lived life. He didn't get up to play basketball. That's who he was. He didn't have to turn it on. He was on. You know what I mean? So, and that's how you should live life to the fullest. The saddest part about this whole thing was the tragic way, devastating way to lose your life. Death has no apologies. It comes the way it comes. But this was a horrible, tragic accident in which he and his daughter lost their life. So rest in peace, and along with several others, rest in peace to them as well. This is very, very tough, man. I struggle with words to say regarding this issue. It helps you put life in perspective, when it comes to your own life and your own family. I'm a guy who has a kid and also had a niece, who's 13 as well. So, his home, just like, man, you just take time out of your personal life and you assess it and be like, am I being the best father? Am I being the best husband? Don't ever take for granted. This should definitely open up your eyes and say, don't ever take for granted, when you go to work or you go to school or wherever you may do, that you're coming back home. So always take the time to appreciate your loved ones. But Kobe, man, this is unreal, man. It's so unreal. I struggle with it. I struggle with it deeply, man. It hits home. It hits home, man. It's hard. It's hard because it's like a part of your childhood, you know what I mean? A man who has accomplished so much. When it comes to being on that universal icon level, he's there. Michael's there, Kobe's there, and then you got LeBron that's there. When it comes to Bangkok, Bangladesh, Japan, everybody knew who Kobe was, you know what I mean? Everybody, for the most part, loved Kobe. So, again, man, it's sad, sad day. My heart hurts deep for this. Even now, like I turn on the TV, turn on the news, and I'm just praying it's like a prank or just like somebody misreported it. Just struggles with it. It's hard to digest, man. And a lot of people out there, I just want to address those who, are taking this time to embellish, his life, man. I just really appreciate those who who actually using their platform to, show that love, man. But there are some people out there who want to take this time in the opposite direction and bring up some of his past mistakes. I just want to say this to you people. Please make sure your closet is clean, you know what I mean? Because we all got to go before the maker. So while you're judging somebody else on how they live their life, please make sure your life is clean. While we're here on this earth, we're going to make some mistakes and we're not going to necessarily do always the right thing, but you try to get better each and every day. That's my prayer for my family, for your family. Get better each day, okay? And as adults, you grow past mistakes. So again, before you judge somebody, make sure your house is clean. But all in all, man, Kobe has and always will be a legend, man. He wasn't just a basketball player. You know what I mean? I mean, the way he touched people on and off the court, spiritually, mentally. I mean, they said he was a advocate for public speaking. You know what I mean? Motivational speaking. I mean, just just a beautiful thing, man. Using your life, using your platform to touch people in other ways, not just on a basketball court, but speaking out in public engagement, stuff like that means a lot. You know what I mean? So again, man, my heart goes out to his wife. She lost a husband and a daughter, and then the other kids had lost their dad and they're losing their sister. So, I mean, this shit is tough, man. I mean, it's tough to talk about, tough to deal with. I just thank God for allowing such a great talent, such a beautiful person, man, good spirit to touch down on this earth, you know what I mean? So, again, man, just one of a kind. I want to say thank you guys for tuning in, for allowing me to share my thoughts on the situation. In the comment section below, feel free to leave, and share your condolences. Also, if you have any personal Kobe stories or what he meant to you, feel free to drop that as well, to help the fans of Kobe as well as the family. Just let them know we're out there thinking about them, you know what I mean? So, again, man, R.I.P. And the world lost a good one, man. Lost a good one, and it's just tough, man. It's tough, man. So, I don't know, man. Just rest in peace, man, and much love, and we're praying condolences go out to his family and other passengers as well who lost their family members as well. So